The Inca Empire, known as Tawantinsuyu, was the largest empire in pre-Columbian America. Spanning over 2,500 miles along the Andes, it thrived from the 13th to the 16th century. The Inca civilization began in the Cusco Valley. According to legend, the first Inca, Manco Capac, emerged from Lake Titicaca and founded the city of Cusco. Under the leadership of Pachacuti, the Inca Empire expanded rapidly. Pachacuti reorganized the kingdom into a centralized state and initiated massive building projects. The Incas were master builders, known for their precise stonework. Structures like Sacsayhuaman and Ollantaytambo showcase their engineering prowess. Machu Picchu, the iconic Inca citadel, was built in the 15th century. It served as a royal estate and religious retreat, hidden high in the Andes. The Inca road system, or Quhapac-Nian, spanned over 25,000 miles. It connected the empire, facilitating communication, trade, and military movement. The Incas developed advanced agricultural techniques, including terraced farming and irrigation systems. They cultivated crops like maize, potatoes, and quinoa. Inca society was highly stratified, with the Sapa Inca at the top. Below him were nobles, priests, and commoners, each with specific roles. The Incas worshipped Inti, the sun god, and other deities. They believed in an afterlife and practiced mummification of their rulers. The Incas celebrated numerous festivals, such as Inti Raymi, the Festival of the Sun. These events included music, dance, and offerings to the gods. Inca textiles were highly prized, made from alpaca and vicuña wool. They featured intricate patterns and were used for clothing and as offerings. Inca pottery was both functional and artistic. They created ceramics for everyday use and ceremonial purposes, often adorned with symbolic designs. The Inca military was formidable, with a well-organized army. They used weapons like slings, spears, and clubs and built fortresses for defense. The Incas used quipus, a system of knotted strings, for record-keeping and communication. This method allowed them to manage their vast empire efficiently. Inca medicine was advanced, with knowledge of herbal remedies and surgery. They practiced trepanation, a surgical procedure to treat head injuries. The Incas were skilled astronomers, using their knowledge to create a calendar and align their buildings with celestial events. Education in the Inca Empire was primarily for the elite. They learned history, religion, and military strategy in specialized schools. Inca women played vital roles in society, from weaving to religious ceremonies. Some, like the Incas, were chosen to serve the state and gods. The Inca diet was diverse, including maize, potatoes, and meat from llamas and guinea pigs. They also enjoyed chicha, a fermented corn drink. The Inca economy was based on agriculture and labor. They used a barter system and had no currency, but wealth was measured in land and goods. Inca engineers built impressive structures, including suspension bridges and aqueducts. Their innovations allowed them to thrive in the challenging Andean environment. The Incas developed sophisticated water management systems, including canals and fountains. These systems supported agriculture and urban centers. The Incas were renowned for their goldwork, creating intricate jewelry and religious artifacts. Gold held spiritual significance and was used in ceremonies. Inca laws were strict, with severe punishments for crimes. Justice was administered by local officials, and the Sapa Inca had ultimate authority. Inca mythology was rich with stories of gods and heroes. These myths explained natural phenomena and the origins of the Inca people. Music and dance were integral to Inca culture. They used instruments like panpipes and drums, and dances were performed during festivals and rituals. Inca clothing varied by social status. Nobles wore finely woven garments while commoners dressed simply. Clothing also indicated regional identity. Inca warfare was strategic, with a focus on diplomacy and intimidation. They often incorporated conquered peoples into their empire rather than destroying them. The Incas used diplomacy to expand their empire. They formed alliances and offered protection to neighboring tribes in exchange for loyalty. Human sacrifice was rare but practiced in times of crisis. Children, known as Capacacha, were chosen for their purity and offered to the gods. The Incas mummified their dead, especially rulers. These mummies were preserved and often brought out for important ceremonies and rituals. Inca burial practices varied by status. Nobles were buried with valuable goods, while commoners had simpler graves. Tombs were often located in sacred places. Inca cities were meticulously planned, with a central plaza and surrounding temples, palaces, and residential areas. Cusco was the heart of the empire. The Incas built cuilcas, storage houses, to store surplus food and goods. These structures were strategically located throughout the empire. The Mita system required citizens to contribute labor to the state. This system supported public works, agriculture, and the military. Quechua was the official language of the Inca Empire. It remains widely spoken today in the Andean regions of South America. Inca artisans were highly skilled, creating beautiful works in gold, silver, and textiles. Their craftsmanship was revered throughout the empire. Festivals were central to Inca life, marking agricultural cycles and religious events. These celebrations included feasts, music, and dance. The Incas revered nature, believing that mountains, rivers, and animals had spirits. They built shrines and offered sacrifices to these natural deities. The Spanish conquest led by Francisco Pizarro in 1532 marked the end of the Inca Empire. Disease, warfare, and betrayal contributed to their downfall. The capture of Atahualpa, the last Sapa Inca, was a turning point. Despite resistance, the empire fell and the Spanish established colonial rule. After the fall, some Incas resisted Spanish rule. The Neo-Inca state in Vilcabamba held out for several decades before being finally conquered. The Inca legacy lives on in modern Andean culture. Their descendants continue to practice traditional customs, speak Quechua, and honor their ancestors. Inca architectural techniques such as earthquake-resistant stonework have influenced modern construction. Their designs remain a marvel of engineering. Traditional Inca agricultural methods like terracing are still used in the Andes. These techniques are sustainable and effective in mountainous regions. Inca textiles have inspired modern fashion designers. Their intricate patterns and vibrant colors are celebrated in contemporary clothing and accessories. Inca pottery designs continue to influence modern art. Artists draw inspiration from their symbolic patterns and craftsmanship. Inca musical instruments and melodies are still played today. They are a vital part of Andean cultural festivals and performances. Elements of Inca religion persist in modern Andean spirituality. Festivals like Inti Raymi are still celebrated, blending ancient and Christian traditions. The Inca Empire's achievements in architecture, agriculture, and culture continue to inspire. Their legacy is a testament to human ingenuity and resilience.